This video will show you how to use Plano Public Library's new online calendar. To get to the new calendar, go to planolibrary.org, our website, and then simply click the calendar link. This will take you to the new online calendar. Let's take a quick look at the home page for the calendar. In the left-hand sidebar, you'll see some different functions. You can look at a specific date range, so here you can enter any date range that you're interested in. Below that, you can click Today, and it will show you only the events that are happening today, tomorrow, this week, next week, this month, and next month. The default view is going to be the current week. Below that, you'll see a link to Create Brochure, RSS, and Add to Calendar, which we'll take a look at momentarily. The other tab up here is Calendar, and it's going to actually allow you to pick specific dates using a calendar. But let's keep it on date range for now. The new calendar is very easy to filter by various useful criteria. For instance, you can filter by location, which will allow you to pick any or all of our libraries plus virtual events. The default view is View Events at all branches, which does include virtual events. So for instance, if I were just interested in events happening at Haggard Library, I can click Haggard, and you can see below that automatically my view changed. Now I'm only seeing events for this week at Haggard Library. A nice feature of the new calendar is this green bar, which will show you what filters you currently have working. So we can see here showing all event types at Haggard Library for all ages. You can add criteria to your filtering as well. For instance, if you only want to see events for adults, you can click Age Group and click Adults. And we can see that this week at Haggard Library, we have Connecting Seniors, which is an event for senior adults. You can clear your filter by clicking Clear Filter in the green bar. And we're back to seeing everything. Finally, you can filter by event type. So I'm going to click Event Type, and in this case I'm interested in Business, Career, and Technology. So I'm going to click that, and now I see all of our events happening this week for Business, Career, and Technology. This, of course, is only showing me the current week. Let's say I want to broaden this to this entire month. I'm going to click This Month, and now you can see the date range has changed, but I'm still just looking at Business, Career, and Technology. So when I added the new date range, it kept my filtering criteria, which is quite useful. And just for a little fun, let's add an age group to this as well. So I'm going to click Age Group again and click Adults. And our results immediately changed to show Business, Career, and Technology events for adults for this entire month. To get more information about any event, simply click the event title. That's going to take you to a page explaining a little bit more about the event. It will explain whether registration is required and exactly how to register with appropriate links when necessary, as well as location information. It does open that specific event in its own tab. So to get back to my calendar, I'm going to close that tab, and I'm back where I started. And I can now click Clear Filter, and I'm back to the original results. Clearing the filter, however, did not erase the date range that I had selected, so I'm still looking at the entire month of September. Another very useful feature of this new calendar is the Search for Events field, which is up here in the upper left-hand part of the page. So for example, if I wanted to find any events that were happening for the rest of the year that involved writing, I would probably first change my date range from today to the end of the year. So I will go to the bottom field and move it to December 31st. So now you can see we're looking at September 3rd through December 31st. And up in the search for events, I'm just going to type the word writing. And without even hitting return, you can see that my results have changed. So now any of our event descriptions that include the word writing are showing up exclusively in my results list. So you can see we have quite a few things coming up for writers. We can clear the filter again by hitting clear filter, but as you can see, we've retained again the date range that we had selected before. Up in the right-hand corner, you'll see a couple of other links. Next to the word today, you're going to see a link here and another link that looks like a calendar. We are currently on this link, which shows us all the events in a chronological list. We can see everything in calendar format by clicking the calendar icon. I'm going to go back to list view, however. Now let's look at these final three buttons. Create Brochure is a fantastic new feature of this online calendar. It allows you to create your own custom brochure looking at only the kinds of events that you're interested in. So let's do a little bit more filtering. Let's go up to event type, and I'm going to pick business, career, and technology. And I'm going to further filter this by age group. I'm only interested in events for adults. We can see now in the green filtering bar that we're showing business, career, and technology events at all locations for the age group adults. If I wanted to have something I could print out or maybe save as a PDF file, I can now click Create Brochure, and it's going to give me some options. The first thing it does is verify this brochure will contain. It's going to generate a brochure with business, career, and technology events at all locations for the age group adults. It confirms the date range of this brochure, and it even tells you how many events are going to be in the brochure. So at this point, I can click Download Brochure. It will generate a brochure and download that brochure to your computer. I can then open that brochure, and this is what the results look like. It confirms all of your filtering criteria and the date range. It gives you a key up here showing that some events are registered events. It tells you where to sign up for things, and it gives you the descriptions of the events. I've now gone back to a list of all the events that are happening across all of our locations this week. Let's take a look at the RSS link. The first thing I'll do probably is add some filtering. So I'll click Event Type, and this time I think I'm interested in arts and culture. Now if I go down to the RSS button, it's going to give me the URL that I can put into a blog reader, and I can have all of these events show up as entries in my reading application. Finally, if I want to add all of these events to my own calendar, I can click Add to Calendar, and it's going to give me a link that I can plug into my calendar application to grab all of this information.